going to be an interesting year this year, a little bit different.
Not as bad as last year, we hope.
Yeah. Trying to save my vacation time because I'm going to have a lot of leave beginning the end of August.
And then we're heading to
the big trip, the postponement of last year's trip.
Yes.
So my last day of work will be the middle of August. 2 days later, we
yes.
will be flying to Utah to do a grand tour of the Grand Tetons, Yellowstone, and Glacier Parks over 2 weeks.
With Miriam's retirement earlier than originally expected, this required a whole new thought process on our travel style, giving rise to this tongue-in-cheek video on possible changes.
If Miriam catches you with that cigar in here, she's going to kill us all.
What Miriam doesn't know won't hurt her. So does anybody have any idea what the meeting's going to be about? Probably some kind of crazy new project. You know how he is. Thanks for coming in, guys, on such short notice.
Originally, Miriam had looked at retiring 4 years down the road. After moving it forward, we considered the possibility of integrating camping into our travel routine so we could spend more time on the road. This tongue-in-cheek video fleshed out the thought process for that possibility. While planning larger trips for this year, when the weather was nice, we had some free time, we took the opportunity to take the Spyder out and grab a bite of lunch at a nice location.
So what are you eating?
Well, I first have to continue my hush puppy study.
Okay.
You eat it.
And?
Not bad. Flounder and crab cake. Coleslaw.
And I'm having fried flounder, fried oysters, hush puppies, and fries and slaw.
There's definitely a theme there.
Yep. Everything fried. So you spend an inordinate amount of time planning, looking over routes, collecting gear, reviewing possible techniques and destinations. But sooner or later, you just gotta go.
In June, I pack up the Spyder and the Freedom trailer and head out for a 3-day solo camping trip to test out my camping system. I have never camped on the back of the Spyder before, and it's been quite a few years since I actually slept on the ground. I'm curious how it was going to go. The experience was bittersweet and proved that more research and development needed to be done before we integrated it into our long-term travel plans. But I would do it again.
I just pulled over here to take the obligatory selfie and used the tripod and the camera to get all that done. And while I was doing it, a couple pulled up and they were taking their cell phone and shooting pictures of the panoramic of the valley and the fog. It was really quite gorgeous. And I realized as I'm fiddling with my camera next to the Spyder, she turned around, she's taking pictures of me. Apparently, I was photo worthy. I was pleased.
Later, I get a message from one of our viewers, Andy, who hails from the San Francisco Bay Area. He was on a cross-country Spyder ride, and Virginia Beach was one of his East Coast destinations, and asked if we could have lunch. Never missing a chance to talk Spyders with a fellow rider, I jumped at the opportunity. I was kind of jealous about Andy's ride.
Well, the good news is we're not hot.
We started our second annual July 4th Meetup Trip to the Shenandoah National Park, and in keeping with our normal MO, it rained. But we still had a great time riding and talking Spyders for 3 full days. What a hoot. August, it's Miriam's last day at work. The Virginia Beach Police Department command staff throw a surprise retirement party. 2 days later, we're on a plane headed to Utah, Wyoming, and Montana.
The sign says don't feed the foxes. Ain't nothing about you can't buy them coffee.
And you're not even fully coffeeed up yet.
I've hiked in some pretty cool places in my life, and I've seen some pretty cool sights, but this by far is the best.
Today is the day we are heading out for a ride, about a week long, through the Outer Banks of North Carolina. I've been planning this pretty much all summer. I've been looking forward to it. It's our fall getaway.
Take me where your river flows. I wanna drive on your open road like the wilderness where we are born, singing whoa. There's an ocean in your eyes, a million stars that paint the sky. So we'll drift down with the tide, singing whoa. You and me, let's fly away somewhere past the Milky Way. Maybe we'll return someday. Don't wake me up, don't wake me up. Waiting for the sun to rise, rainy days and careless nights. Say you will, don't say goodbye, say it's alright. Throw your caution to the wind, the shelter of my single bed. You can call it Wonderland, we could stay the night. You and me, let's fly away somewhere past the Milky Way. Maybe we'll return someday. Don't wake me up, don't wake me up. Riding on an endless wave, freight trains and aeroplanes. Maybe we'll return someday. Don't wake me up till we are home. Till we are home. Till we are home.
We arrive in Wilmington, North Carolina, with a plan to meet up with Bob and Barb of Hitch World, fellow YouTubers and Spyder drivers. We hang out, have a bite of lunch, and have a great time.
He took our spot.
Oh, how are you?
Good.
Glad to see you guys.
Can I give you a hug? Yes. Oh my God,
It's
I'm
like
so excited.
people with GoPros.
Oh my God, this is so exciting.
We have a tasty lunch in downtown Wilmington, and then pose for a group photograph.
Hey guys,
I'm Bob.
I'm Barb. Together we make up.
Pettis World.
And John and Marion are traveling in our world today.
That's right. They're behind the camera.
We are full-time RVers, and we have a 44-foot Riverstone,
Yep.
a Am Spyder, a Ford truck, and we've been on the road for 1 year.
Yep.
And we are living life by our own rules. I mean, in case you don't know, we had a rule book, and Bob threw it out the window, and he put in, we put a new rule book together, and we live our own way.
Yep.
We're heading out west next year, so we're hoping you will come along on the journey with us,
That's right.
just like John and Marion did.
That's right.
Well, we've got 2021 in the rear view mirror.
Yep, it was a pretty good year. What was your favorite part, or is it hard to discern?
Oh, my gosh, it was a wild ride is what it was.
Yeah.
6 months of planning for my retirement, followed by some awesome travel, and then several months of trying to figure out what retirement means. Your thoughts?
As crazy as it might sound, the Tetons was fantastic. Glacier, awesome. The Outer Banks were great, but that's sort of our backyard. I really enjoyed the drive between the Tetons and Glacier up through Idaho and Montana. That was just an incredibly gorgeous drive.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that we had that much open territory still left in the United States where you can go for hours and not see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to more of that in 2022.
Yeah, we've got...
So what's 2022 looking like?
Well, we've got some plans. We got some really big plans. You want me to...
Well, there's kind of a visual cue behind us.
We're not going to tell you exactly because we don't know the exact outline. We're working on a big trip. You can kind of see behind us. But it's still in the development stage. Hopefully shooting for this coming spring. And yep, it's going to be on the Spyder unless something unforeseen occurs.
God willing, creek don't rise.
Amen.
Yeah, but we love sharing our journey with you. Thanks for tagging along, and we look forward to more to come.
And we really appreciate you guys hanging out with us this year. It's cool to put my little home movies on the internet and people watch them, but the feedback we get is just so...
Yeah.
It's just so awesome. We're starting to reach people from pretty much all over the globe, and that's just, well, that's just cool.
And we love the conversation. Keep it going.
Yes. So until this is going to be the last video for this season. The next video will be I don't know what season number it is, but it'll be the next season.
Yep. Y'all take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We don't know where we're going, we just wanna get gone.